We are joined by the new Phoenix import. Very exciting man, Ben Moore. Where do I find you in the world?
Right now, I'm in Bolingbrook, Illinois. It's about 30 minutes southwest of Chicago.
Is that where you grew up?
Yep. That's my hometown where I grew up all my life.
Always repping. Now
Right.
you have signed with the Phoenix as our first import player for NBL 21. Why did you choose to join Southeast Melbourne?
It just sounded like a great opportunity for me, and I think I could bring some things to the team that are really going to help them out. So I'm really excited about getting there. I heard the culture is already really good there, so should be a great fit.
Who have you spoken to from the club, and what's your early impressions?
I haven't spoken to any players, but I've talked to the coaches and the general manager, so they seem excited, and I'm excited as well. We talked about where I'll fit within the system, and it sounds like it should be a good time.
And just on that, you played college ball at Southern Methodist University. You've been contracted at Indiana and San Antonio in the NBA. I've been told you kind of play
Mhm.
positionless basketball. What kind of role do you expect to fill at the Phoenix?
Um, Basically, whatever they need me to do any given night. I'm a pretty versatile guy. Guard multiple positions. I'm gonna play hard every game, play as hard as I can every game. Defensively, I'm gonna bring a lot to the team. And I'm gonna try to embody the culture that the guys were talking about earlier. So.
Is that the obviously the Phoenix culture as you were speaking about entice you, but with the what's going on in the world at the moment, did Australia as a safe place kind of attract you as well?
Absolutely. Melbourne is a city that's going about things the right way, and I can't say that say the same thing for here. So definitely played a role.
And you did play, as we were saying before, at Southern Methodist for 4 years in your college career under Larry Brown, who's a coaching legend over there for majority of your time in college. What did you learn from Larry, and what kind of relationship do you still have to this day?
I learned a lot from Larry. He taught me a lot on the court. Just about playing style. Bringing it every day, but off the court, he taught me way more things. Just a bunch of things about being a man, being a stand-up kind of person, and being forgiving as well. So LB taught me a lot. We still talk to this day. He still helps me out with a lot. So that's somebody that'll hold a special place in my heart for a long time.
That's a special man to have a place in your journey, which is still pretty short, given you're only 25, I believe. Do you think there's
Uh,
still a lot
yeah,
of upside? Like obviously you've played a lot of
yeah, yeah.
basketball already, but you're still pretty young.
Yeah, I mean, anybody that's watched me play from a young player to now has known that I always grow and progress. So I think that's what I'm still trying to focus on. And I'm still young, so always trying to grow and learn more about the game. And I feel like this off season has been a little extended, so I've gotten to really improve my game, and should be uh, should be a great year.
Should be absolutely. And you played in the USA basketball team in some of the World Cup qualifiers when Jeff Van Gundy was coaching a couple of years ago. I've got a quote here that I've shortened for you, but he basically called you a straight winner. You bring energy, passion, tough nose, competitive. You play hard, and you're athletic. How would you describe your own game? Because that's a fair pump up from Jeff.
Yeah. I mean, JVG is a great guy, a great coach as well. So playing for him was a pleasure. And yeah, that's definitely what I'm going to bring every night, no doubt about it. I'm a player that if my shot's not falling, I'm going to make it happen elsewhere, or anything in between. So yeah, that describes my game pretty well. Smart player. So yeah.
For Phoenix fans that haven't seen a lot of you play, what kind of things do you think in terms of strengths you'll bring on and off the court, even for the team environment?
Right. Well, I'm a player that tries to lead by example, and the first way of leading by example is playing as hard as you can every night. I'm gonna bring it every day to practice. So, I'm just gonna have a great work ethic and take things as they come. Not trying to be forceful or change anything around, but falling into the system where I fit, and doing what I can for the team. So, just a blue collar kind of player. That's what they could expect.
Yeah, we love that. We love that down here. And you've played with a lot of obviously star players over in America, like Victor Oladipo at the Pacers, when
Hmm.
you were one of the younger guys that you're still kind of learning from them. Now that you're coming to the Phoenix as one of the
Yeah.
bigger players at the club, do you expect to take more of kind of a leadership role and take the
Mhm.
ball forward?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's again not necessarily trying to step in and be a captain or anything. It's leading by example with the way I play and with how I play. But playing with VO and guys like Thaddeus Young, I don't want to miss too many names like Corey Joseph, Patty Mills. I learned a lot from those veteran guys, and luckily, when I played in the NBA and the G League, I was with two great organizations, with the Pacers and the Spurs, who go about things the right way. So I learned a lot just being a professional right from the jump, because I was signed out of college to Indiana. So I learned a lot from those guys, and I'm really appreciative for that for sure.
And then the NBL in general, how much do you know about the league? I think you played college with Harry Froling, who's at Brisbane at the moment, but how much do you know about
Yeah.
the NBL?
I know a little bit. I definitely know, what type of league it is. The fan support. I know a lot about that, and basically what I've heard from a lot of guys that have played in it, from overseas or wherever they may be, they loved it here. The living arrangements, the organization. So I'm pretty excited about going, learning on the fly kind of deal. So it should be good.
Are you mates with any of the past imports that have played in the NBL?
Who do I know. I know a couple. I know a couple. Greg Whittington, who I actually ended up playing in Turkey with last year a little bit, for 3 months. Uh, for 3 months, I was playing in Turkey. So Greg Whittington is a guy that I know played in there. And there's a couple other guys who I met that played in there and talked it up pretty good. So.
And do you think it could be because in recent years there's been some players that have starred in the NBL and it's really set up their career, in years to come in the NBA, etc. Like Torrey Craig at the Nuggets.
Mhm.
Is that still the dream for you to return to play NBA one day?
Absolutely. I think the NBA is the highest level of basketball, and I'd want to win a championship at that level. But that's in the future. Right now, I'm focused on the season that's upcoming and winning here. So too worried about individual progression. I'm more so worried about winning and winning as much as we can, and hopefully that's bringing a championship to the team. So.
Love to hear it. And then Australia in general as a country, I assume you've never been here. Do you know what it's like?
No, I've never been, but I did play with Harry a little bit. Froling, he played at us. They've told me a little bit, but other than that, I've heard nothing but good things. I know the beaches are nice. I know the people are great, and I heard Melbourne is a beautiful place to live. So.
No, you've got that right. And when are you planning to make the trip and join pre-season in Melbourne?
I think I'm supposed to come out there November 30th. I think that's when my flight is.
Okay, we can't wait. Just lastly, I've seen online you've really a kind of guy that likes to give back to the community and get involved at local level at your hometown. Is that something you're really looking forward to connecting with the
Hmm.
people here in Southeast Melbourne who love their basketball?
Absolutely, absolutely. Giving back to the community, I feel like is the most important part about all this. Despite the ball or the relationships that you make, giving back to the people and being able to do that is like it's the perfect thing. So I'm definitely looking forward to that.
Sure, they're all looking forward to meeting you as well, which, as you said, will be in about a month's time. So until then, have fun with your American travels over there. But hopefully, we get you down here soon. So thank you very much for
Thank you, thank
joining us
you,
for a chat, and we really look forward to welcoming you down to the Phoenix.
thank you. I appreciate the call. I'm excited to be there.
Beautiful. Thanks, Ben.